Hey, lead a size. What's happening, everybody? Another new video, new job. No, it's not. If you watched the video before, cut. Cut? Cut.
What? Cut. Make sure to leave a size.
If you cut it, lead a size. So we've got a sitting wall and patio going in here. First job with my new machine. Go ahead, start it. Sometimes I wonder if Ben gets sick of me. Hey, do you think Travis is gonna say my machine is yellow or orange? How's it going, everyone? Another video for you. We're gonna be screeding and laying another paver patio. The cool thing about this one is the color tone is something I don't usually work with, so I'm excited to see a little bit of a different outcome from this one. You guys excited?
Oh, I'm excited. Always.
Yeah, Benny's always pumped up. If you can't tell by his facial expressions, you must not be watching the videos close enough.
I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Just like that. Poison ivy coverage.
Poison ivy coverage.
How's that doing, man? Is it itchy?
I mean, it is, but I just try not to think about it.
Yeah. Mind over matter, that's what you always tell me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go show these guys the pavers we're using.
Send it.
Alright. Here's all the material.
It's a lot of material.
We've got 3 pallets of pavers, 2 pallets of the border pavers. We got our wall cap and our wall block. Alright, so this is the wall block. I'll be opening the pallets later and you can see that. But the wall block made by Techo Bloc is the manufacturer. It's called Semma. Split face is the texture on the wall block. It's split, so it's got a rough face. That's just the style. The color is Chestnut Brown. 40 blocks on a pallet, and there's roughly 24 square feet if it's a single side wall, and if it's double, I think it's about 20 square feet. This cap doesn't have a tag on it, but it's made by Techo Bloc. It's called Architectural Cap, and the color tone is Onyx Black. Border pavers made by Techo Bloc as well. It's called Villagio. We have Onyx Black for the inner, and then we have Chestnut Brown underneath that for the outer border. The main pavers, again, Techo Bloc. Everything's Techo Bloc here. Blue 60 is the style. Slate means it's textured. They also make Blue 60 smooth, so there's no texture on it, but this one has texture. The 60 millimeter is the thickness. They also make a Blue 80, which is thicker by about 3/4 of an inch, and it's designed for driveways. Color again, Chestnut Brown, and you get about 117 square feet on a pallet. The pallet weighs 3,148 pounds, Richie. Can't wait to try it out with the new machine. See how it feels. I feel like it's gonna feel like nothing. That was a lot of feels right there.
Take this. You can take that for a ride.
There it is.
There it is.
Go start screeding.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are good.
These two are good. I just gotta check this one. Hey man.
Hey man. Hey man.
Hey man.
Hey man. Want me to check it for you? I'll check it for you, man. I'm gonna check this too. Just to show the viewers that you know what you're doing. Well, that could go up. That could go up though, I guess. Let me check these ones. No, I'm gonna hit it down just a little. That's an 1/8. How's this way? Hey, not bad. Good to go. I didn't doubt you, dude. I just doubted you. Perfect. I didn't mean to doubt.
Some doubts, good doubt.
Some doubts, good doubt.
You gotta have some doubt.
Oh, you jerk! He's like, oh, nice that you clean your pipe off now. Perfect, dude. Alright, how's this one going on it though? Yeah, it needs to go up a little. This one. Wanna give me a little bit more, bud? Alright. Settle down. Yeah. No, that's a good 1/8. There it is. Those 3 are good. We are 2/3 of the way screeded through the patio. Richie's got to go. He's going to look at a possible vehicle purchase. Possible. Say goodbye to these people.
Adios, muchachos.
We'll get the start up on camera and the drive away. What if someone offered you 20 grand?
For this thing? They can have it.
Make sure you back up a little bit before you take off.
I'm not just sending it right in that shit.
Low and slow.
Wrong way? Oh, I thought he was gonna take a right.
Hey. Oh, Richie's gone.
Just us.
It's just you and me for the rest of the day, bud. Welcome back, everyone who's been keeping up with the channel. As always, I appreciate your support, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments section. So I want to talk a little bit more about this screeding method I use. And if you're a viewer of the channel, you know all my base materials, but if you're someone who's just researching how to do a patio now and you're stumbling across this video, we use open grade base for our base stone, 3/4 inch clean crushed stone, and then we top that off with about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of our chip stone, also known as premium bedding stone or PBS, and also HPB High Performance Bedding. So here in Massachusetts, our main aggregates are granite and bluestone, and I've used both of them in a chipstone form, meaning 3/8 of an inch or less clean crushed stone. And this particular one that I'm using, I found this year at a local material provider, and it is a very clean crushed granite at a very fine screened size. It's mostly 1/4 inch crushed stone pieces, but I've done multiple patios and walkways and installs with 3/8 inch clean crushed stone. Now with 3/8 inch clean crushed stone, you'll probably get some 1/2 inch pieces that mix in, which is what makes it harder to screed. It takes you longer to level it out right. So the smaller the stone you can get, as long as it's clean, the better. It's going to make your screeding process much quicker. But if you can't find that 1/4 inch clean crushed stone, then that 3/8 will work just fine. And if you can't find either of those, pea stone will work too. But the more angular the edges, the better the chipstone will be. It's going to lock together better. So these screed rails that I'm using are a 1 inch interior, about 1 1/4 inch, 1/3 inch exterior galvanized water pipe. I've described them as gas pipes here on my channel, and I've been corrected. I never even really put the two together, that they don't use that for gas. It's just a water pipe, but it's a thick gauge steel, and it gives you a true line to screed off of, not like a very flexible and bendy PVC pipe. You don't want to use a PVC pipe or conduit. It takes a while to set up PVC, and what happens is it leaves waves and divots in your bedding material, leaving you with not a very flat surface to lay your pavers on. Screeded. Screed pipes are removed. You can still walk in the middle of those because you got to fill it in and trowel it out anyway, but hey man, nice job. Looks good. So we're gonna set up our squared off guideline, and to do that on this project, it varies on different things you do, but we're gonna go off of that screen room. And the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna use this 4 foot as our measurement away from the house, and then we'll use our 6 foot to plumb the side up and mark it. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So we're gonna go from this trim board and that other trim board. That's gonna be our baseline there. So we're gonna go 4 feet off of this. And you gotta plumb that thing.
That's money right there.
That's good?
Yep.
Oh, That's all right, the bottom didn't move. So if you can move that now, that's where that stake's going. So when I hook up to a stake like this, I do a little slip knot. Got both strings here wrapped around. Take the left side under the right side, under, loop it back, and then under all those strings again, up, over, and then you're gonna go through that little D right there, like that. I'm gonna go on the inside of that stake. Hey bud, you ready? Wow.
So it's just not high.
Yep. Pull it over there towards you.
So we can use a 6-foot mark, or
Yeah.
just gonna go with it?
We're gonna do the same thing.
That's it.
Okay. Yep. So now that it's tied on the other side, you're going to pull the string tight, and you're going to take the string with the tension on it and put it over the loose string. And that's going to hold the string together without having to tie any knots, and you can easily pull it off when you need to. There it is, back of the paver, front of the wall. Bang, bang. I get these things on. Loving this machine. You're gonna be seeing me talk about this a lot. I'm amped up. Wanted a machine for years. Tight right here. A knife? You want to start opening them? All right, full pallet of pavers. No problem. Hey bud, full pallet. Staged up. Oh, dude, I pulled the top off to do a reveal, and there's another one. Oh yeah, those are cool colors right there. I like the brown. Those dark spots are just wet. It's a dry palette right there. So some people ask me when the three-piece design is, how do you know how much to order of each size? It all comes like this. You have to lay it down randomly with what they give you, or you can use one of their patterns. I'm just not a big pattern guy. This is a 4-way. Try not to lay that in our patios. If you've been watching the channel, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're a new viewer, when we lay these pavers, we lay them randomly. That's one of those things we look out for. We don't like to have 4-way intersections, and we don't like to have really long joint lines. With pavers this size and a patio this size, you can go like 4 to 5 joint lines, or 4 to 5 pavers long before you need to break a joint line. So watch out for those two things. And then the third and final thing we watch out for is we try not to stack pavers, like the sizes together. Like, you don't sandwich these two together. You would put a square there or something different. So those are the three things we look out for. There's our inner and outer border. That's gonna look sharp. And again, we're just going right off of that string line we set up over there. We're gonna install our border first, and then we'll be able to install these, and then we'll build the sitting wall behind the pavers after the patio is laid. I just used my screed to find the edge of this board here, and this is gonna be the back of the wall. So we want to go in 11 inches is the wall block. So that's where we want to stop our pavers. You want to bring some blocks over?
Drop them into the wall going?
Yeah, this is where we're starting the pavers right here.
to use one.
Yep. I've been mixing liquors trying to get you gone. What's up, bud? Am I in your way? Yeah, you don't want to do that. That would hurt. Bud, can you push that paver in a little bit more right there? A little more? Yeah.
You gonna kick it back?
Nope, that's money. Alright, don't kick it. Don't move it. Don't mess with it. I have a feeling I'm gonna really like this style.
Yeah, it's gonna look good.
So I very rarely use brown color tones, but to match this house, this is what we went with. And honestly, as we started putting it together, this color was really growing on me. I love it. If you got like a brown house or even a tan house, I feel like this color would go with it really well. And the black inner border with the Villagio really makes everything pop. I'm a big fan of a double border, not just one color on the outside, but two. And the one on the outside, the outer border, should match the inner paver. I think for some reason it's just a really classy look. It's always been one of my favorite styles. So this border paver has 4 different sizes, so it really makes the outer edge look like a nice natural stone border with the wavy joint lines. Definitely a good style. And then obviously the classic blue 60 from Techo Bloc is just such a clean paver. The size is just right, and their color tones, they really spend time focusing on their color tones at Techo Bloc. You won't see much of a variation from pallet to pallet. They do a good job. Good morning, bud.
Good morning.
Day 3 here.
Day 3.
Man, that looks so nice, dude. This border, bro, I might be pushing that more often. Because why not?
Yeah, I like the style.
It looks good.
I like all the border that we're using.
I've used the Villagio before, though, right? And, like, I never really thought of doing the double border with it. And I don't know why, because the Techo Bloc color tones are mint, dude. Like, they really are. Like, one thing about Techo Bloc is that they keep everything very uniform. Like, these 3 pallets, you can't tell them apart, dude. Like Genest, you could tell them apart.
Yeah, you can.
Unilock, sometimes you can tell them apart. Nicolock for sure. But Techo Bloc is very consistent in their paver colors, which is a good thing. But on the other hand, when you have like Genest, like remember the one over there on the lake? We put the Genest pavers in. A lot of different color tones, but like that mixture looks really cool, dude. Like I like that mixture together. But this is more like uniform, and I like that. So that's it. We're about to hop into laying these pavers. We're only doing about a half day today. We should be able to get this thing mostly laid, and maybe even get some cuts done before we have to leave. So that's what we're gonna do. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If so, hit the like button, leave a comment. Love reading you guys' comments. Always appreciate that. Even the negative feedback, bro. Some of the negative feedback gives me more joy than the positive. Like, especially like to the extreme of some of the negativity. It's like, wow, you're just whacked, bro. You're just out of control. Like, there's no reason. Like, if I talk to you, I'm the fool. Like, there are some of those kind of people in this world, bro, where like, if you just give in and like, you start talking to them because they're bothering you, Well, that's what I'm saying though. You become the fool. Like they're the fool. But if you give into that and you just like jump into a conversation, you get all heated up, dude, you become a fool. I'm not interested in that stuff. All the negative and hate stuff, dude. Whatever.
Right?
Huh?
No, you're not. Still vlogging. Kenny vlogging.
Hey, listen, man. I'm vlogging. You're not.
I said Kenny, not Benny.
Benny vlogging.
Vlogging.
Dude, that's your channel name right there, dude.
No.
These GoPros don't have the greatest zoom, but that's Richie. He's bye.
Hola.
Hey, why are you smiling?
I don't know.
What do you think about the pavers?
It's actually a nice color.
Right?
I feel like a live stream would be pretty cool.
I would love to do that. I just don't know how to set it all up. I need some young guns. Know what they're doing with the tech. Even in my house, it's like I thought about just going live at my computer, but it's like I don't know. I mean, probably. Well, I think a lot of people would be interested in it because it's a good way to answer questions for people and a lot easier way than comments. Yeah.
Those things, about those things, they gotta be like almost like calendar events.
Yep.
Or you can set up a schedule.
Yeah, you can set up a schedule. You can do like all that stuff. You can tell your people, set reminders, whatever. But
Even if they subscribe, they get reminders.
the big thing is though, even if not everyone shows up or can show up, most of the questions that anyone's gonna have will be answered by people that did show up. You know. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below, you guys. You want me to do a live stream? I'll do a live stream. Hey, raw and uncut.
Yeah. We're here live.
We're here live.
You get to hear all the conversations that get.
Ben just walks away.
Yep. All out that day.
Yeah.
Don't.
These are some stacks right here. It's good to have you around, Richie. Said it in some of my paver videos, but out of any kind of three-piece design, whether they be extra large or regular size, the small paver in the bunch typically every once in a while is going to sit lower than the rest, so you have to pick it up, put some more bedding material in it and put it back down. And it's just because it's got a smaller surface area, so it sinks easier than the bigger pavers. When you have a patio you're doing with all the same size paver, you'll never have to do that really. This is how we're leaving the job. We just finished laying the pavers and we dry laid the border out. And we're gonna let this sit overnight in the weekend so the customers can check it out, make sure that's the line that they like. Then we'll be good to cut that on Monday, and that's when we're gonna be building the block wall. What do you think, man?
It's coming together.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty quickly.
So the wall is pretty much gonna go from that corner out both ways, and we're gonna stop it wherever makes sense. It might not go all the way to the ends of each patio, maybe like 3 feet in.
Yeah, like halfway there, just so you have room to maneuver around this way.
So you'll be able to sit a good 8 people or so out there.
Yeah.
4 on each side, and then you got plenty of room for chairs. Put a grill over here.
Grill. Maybe even in that corner right there, depending
Yeah.
on where the wall goes.
Yeah, that's a good spot for the grill right here.
That way you don't really have to be out in direct sun. You got a little shade just chilling right here. You know, you got your family chilling right here.
Yeah,
Sitting there,
you're grilling.
cooking up some burgers.
You do the hibachi thing, you start throwing them food from the spatula.
Hey, catch this.
Stains the paver.
Listen,
Oh my gosh!
I got hit with a piece of steak last time I went to hibachi.
You got hit with steak?
He almost gave me some sake too. He thought I was 21. I was like,
You
"Look."
should have sent it and then did a lawsuit, became rich.
No,
Hey,
no,
you got me drunk and I'm underage.
Listen. I'm not the type of guy to pull that, alright?
Yeah, you're an honest fella, I know.
I told him. Because he's going to all the adults and I'm sitting right there and he's going, I'm like, no.
No. No thanks.
21.
It's the mustache, but I'm not 21 yet.
No, because it was when I still had this out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think we're good to go, huh, guys? Say goodbye to these guys. You won't be in the wall video. Maybe you will. Maybe you will Tuesday. We'll see.
I might be. But until then, wear your seatbelt.
That's right. Do you agree with that message?
Good advice.
Yeah.
Good advice.
You always gotta wear your seatbelt.
Get scared.
Say goodbye.
Adios.
You guys know the deal. Till the next one. God bless. Peace.